On Victor Osimhen, I think there is quite a few information out there that are not absolutely correct. Some of them are misinformations. Others are um, maybe not necessary. First, there is a school of thought that believe that Osimhen is suffering from um, some form of spiritual problem because of his um, confrontation with former Super Eagles coach and former ex international Finidi George. While I do not want to be a party to endorsing whatever he did, I also think that we are just being pedestrian, right? And then a lot of persons, Osimhen has got interest from PSG, from Chelsea, now from Ali. A few of you said that he wasn't getting interest. PSG is a big club, right? I think the problem that either PSG had was his release clause at the time, and then even if Napoli was ready to reduce that release clause later, PSG has already gone ahead and they've closed um, the business for the time. They've actually gotten their own striker. And then for Chelsea, Chelsea has a new wage structure. First, before I even get into this analysis, let us understand first that Osimhen is still a Napoli player with a binding and running contract. And so whatever happens, Osimhen is not clubless. I just saw a headline from a friend of mine that said Osimhen is clubless. Osimhen is not clubless. Osimhen is a Napoli striker. And what that means is that he will still earn his wages with Napoli. Whatever Napoli, so for a whole year. And then after 1 year, Osimhen can walk into any club he likes as a free agent. That's what Kylian Mbappe. I wonder why we follow story, would not follow the. Unfortunately, a lot of us going to make analysis now. Nigerians are already enclosed in the word that oh he's greedy, and then some others are saying it was the issues with Finidi George that is giving spiritual problem. Let me tell you, there's a video of Koboko Master. I'm mentioning his name so you can go check that. I think he reposted it yesterday that I saw. And I was saying, how come I didn't see that video earlier? First, the Napoli owner is a maverick, and then for lack of better words, but he's a mafia. The owner of the founder of Napoli FC, and he's been known to doing what he just did to Osimhen. Use you, make you, then increase your release clause and all that. Give you some more years in the contract. That will make it almost impossible for a regular club in the top leagues in Europe to sign you, and then at the end of the day, your career gets to dwindle. And then, apart from Koulibaly and a few other players, there's actually any of these guys that works from Napoli to any other big club. Go check in history. So I know that Osimhen may not be your best friend, may not be the best example for character and all that. But Osimhen also is a victim here. Osimhen is a victim. Osimhen was under a contract with Napoli that was supposed to end, I think, this summer. But then Napoli brought out another contract for him to sign. And since he's still with the club, and then he signed, whether they wanted to deal with him first or as big as Napoli, you would not have imagined that the TikTok handler of the club would go and be, because he missed a penalty, the same guy that gave you the league almost single-handedly, something that you could not achieve. Apart from the legendary Diego Armando Maradona, very few players have been able to rise up to the occasion to do what Victor Osimhen did for Napoli. Unfortunately, they are not concerned about all that anymore. Their worry now is on how they want to offload Osimhen. And then Osimhen knew the tactics and the antics that they were playing, and then he stayed put. Right now, whether or not Osimhen agrees to go, it's just sacrifice. And then if the club decides to be paying Osimhen and not have him included in the team, that is their own cup of tea. Of course, they will take him back. This thing has happened to Kylian Mbappe in PSG. The club wanted to keep him, and then he said he was going to leave, and then because of that he wasn't going to sign a new contract, and the club said okay, they want to sell you, you are going to bring this and bring that. And then Kylian said, well, I'm going to see off this contract with your club and walk into any club, even if it means training alone for a whole season and not playing active club football. He was ready, but the club knew that spending so much money to take pay a player's wages that is out of favor in your team. Maybe Antonio Conte doesn't want him, or I'm not sure Antonio Conte hasn't said anything particularly to this imply that he doesn't like Osimhen. I'm sure it's just a club policy to offload him, whether make money from him or maybe um, behind the scene confrontations that they are that they want to use to punish him, whatever. But Osimhen is still an active player of yeah, personally, I didn't want Osimhen to go to Chelsea, not because I don't like Osimhen, but because I don't want Chelsea to have anything in their Arsenal to be able to confront, to stand a chance, because the noise for Chelsea FC has been too much in recent times. So they should remain where they are. They should go to the Conference League and go back to the Conference League again. So, but let's stop peddling these lies and misinformation that Osimhen is clubless. He's not clubless. And then do not also think that Osimhen is being greedy. He is not, right? Whatever it is that may be happening, Osimhen also has a chance to deciding that he wants to also punish the club because they are acting too smart. So if he stays back with Napoli, he will still be paid his wages, whether or not it is going to hamper his career. He would have gone to Al Ahly to make money. He would have gone to Chelsea to play football. He decide what happens. At least he's guided himself to this point of his career. Allow him to make those decisions for himself, right? 1 year is not forever. David De Gea, former Manchester United goalkeeper, has been out of club football for a whole year. He just resumed, and on the first day of resuming competitive football, he had about 9 saves and cashed the penalty or saved the penalty. So Osimhen will still be able to train and get. It's just 1 season, but Napoli needs to also lose. You can blame Osimhen 100% if this has not been a strategy or the way Napoli treat their players. Then you can say Osimhen 100%. You are wrong. This is almost like a practice in Napoli, and their owner seems to be a mafia that do not care. He makes money, mix you out, and then he dumps you. So Osimhen decides to stay 1 more season to see out his contract and then walk into any club he likes. Walk into any club, and then a lot of you are becoming too basic, and then he should go and make money. He should go and make money. Is he broke? At Osimhen's level in football, he's also made some good monies, right? And if he decides to make money now or play football, it's his decision to make. Let's stop. And then those of you that are saying that you go and apologize to Finidi, I do not support whatever he did to finish the job. But calm down, bro. Calm down. A lot of people have done worse, and then they still went on to becoming who they want to be. Yeah, he should, but that is not the problem. That is not the reason. I know you guys will still shout, but the fact is, allow Osimhen be. He knows what is best for him. Since Napoli is trying to be smart, he needs to show to them that he's also very smart. Peace and love. Catch you another time.